Well, how's your brackets, everybody? Mine got cracked. Yeah, it ain't broken yet, but it's cracked. The Sixers cracked me when they beat Boston. So, but that's all right. We're still in. Welcome to the channel. For those that are new with us, I'm Steve. I'm just a huge sports fanatic, and I like to have a good time with them. So, we're going to check out the schedule for this week. I'm not going to do any previews today, or not any, highlights today. We're just going to talk about the schedule for this week, and then we'll do the NBA here in a little while, or WNBA rather, because they're fixing to kick up too and get things going, and then we'll do some highlights next week after we find out what's going on. So, tell me about your bracket, though. Are you still in, or who's your favorite team? Who do you want to see, highlights from next week on the shows, or what? Let me know. I'd love to know. And thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for all the stuff. We cover everything here. We cover basketball, baseball, softball, football, soccer. We got the World Cup cranking up here soon. Yeah, got a lot of things happening. So it's going to be a good year in sports. But let's check it out. We got the Cavaliers and Pistons tonight at 6, and then we got the Lakers and Thunder tonight at 7:30. Now, I still feel, y'all can tell me what you think, but I still feel that, this thing goes through Oklahoma City. I don't think the Lakers beat the Thunder. I think the Thunder beats the Lakers, and it still goes through Oklahoma City. So we'll have to see what comes out of that. But who's going to be playing the Thunder? Now, that's the question, because I thought it was going to be Boston, to be honest with you. But now I'm thinking it could be Detroit. But Detroit's got to get past the Cavs. And the Cavs, oh boy, did they play some ball in the first round. So, I don't know. It's going to be wild to see. Sixers and Knicks, tomorrow night at 6. The Knicks lead it 1-0. And I think they'll lead through. I think they'll take that series. My personal opinion, like I said. Wolves and Spurs. The Wolves lead it 1-0. I think the Spurs come back. I think this one will go 7. I think this is going to be a good series. I think this one will go 7. But that's just a personal opinion. And then we got Thursday, we got the Cavs and Pistons again at 6. Like I said, that could be a good series too, and this one could very well go 7 games as well, because Cavs and Pistons are pretty evenly matched from what I saw the Cavaliers in the first round. So have to see what happens there. Lakers Thunder, like I said, I think the Lakers will give them a little run, a game or two, but I think the Thunder takes that and goes to the next round. No problem at all. Like I said, my belief, just the way the Thunder has played all year, it's going to go through Oklahoma City to the championship. And I don't know if any of these teams can put the Thunder down. So they're going to have to be on their A game if they're going to. And I mean their A game. And then Friday night, we got the Knicks and Sixers again, and the Spurs and Wolves. So, yeah. It's going to be a tough one to figure out. And I say that because if we go back and look here, and we look at the standings going into the playoffs, right? Pistons at 60-22, Celtics at 56-26, Knicks at 53-29, Cavs at 52-30, and Raptors which the Raptors are out now too, 46-36. And then, of course, in the Western, we had the Thunder at 64-18. So they were 4 games ahead of the Pistons going into this thing. And then the Spurs at 62-20, Nuggets at 54-28, Lakers at 53-29, which is why I say I don't think the Lakers get past the Thunder. And then the Rockets at 52-30. So, you know, like I said, just my opinion, but I think this thing definitely comes down to going through Oklahoma City. Tell me what you think, though. I'd love to know. Please. You know, tell me what you think, where we're going with it, what have you. Because I'd love to know your opinion. And who's on your bracket? Are your brackets cracked? Are they busted? Or, you know, are all your teams out now or what? Or are they all your teams in? It's going to be fun to see. See, that first game, here we go. Like I said, that first game, Timberwolves and Spurs, that was a close one, 104-102. The Knicks and Sixers, you know, the Knicks pretty much ran away with that, 137-98. So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. These two series are going to be interesting for sure. Both of them. But anyway, thank you all for watching. We will have the WNBA here in just a little while today. And then Friday, we'll talk about some baseball and softball because both of those seasons are starting to heat up too. And we're headed toward Oklahoma City again for the softball championships, the NCAA softball World Series. So, yeah, we're getting close to that too. So, we'll keep an eye on that as well. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. I hope y'all have an absolutely fantastic day. And be sure to let me know. Let me know what you think on the NBA, WNBA. Who's going to run away with that? Well, we're going to find out here in a little while. But I think there's some teams that are going to make that interesting this year. Let's put it that way. In the WNBA. Y'all have a great day, everybody. We're out.